It is also one of the strongest earthquakes in history, which is the Mobile, the 1960 earthquake, which triggered a landslide and 3 tsunamis. Okay, so there's no more questions. So now I welcome Mikoy on stage to talk about conclusion.
So now I will present about the conclusion of all our presentation today. So it's calculated that there are 55 earthquakes that happens per day around the globe. And with this average of natural disaster, people are worried and worried than ever that they might be in danger. So we hope that through our presentation, our message will be delivered to those who are anxious. It's about teach them ways to prevent the danger of an earthquake. And that is all for our presentation today. Thank you for listening.
Wow, Team 1 has just received many questions from the audiences. It means that their presentation is so interesting, right? So now it's time for Team 2 to grab the spotlight and present their presentation about forest fire. So welcome Team 2 onto the stage.
Hello, I am Gulay, and before I get into the presentation, let's start off with a small quiz. First off, what is this on the slide? 请看. Yes, that is the correct answer. Now the next question is, who throws cigarettes? Yes, humans do not throw them into the trash can, but they throw them at the forest. Now, which position is it in the forest? Bonghai. Yes, that is the correct answer. And the final question is that, what natural disaster could this cause? Ava.
Forest fire.
Yes, that is the correct answer. Now, hello everybody, my name is Gulay, and today my group is group 2, and we're going to tell you all about forest fire. Our group has 4 people: me, Gulay, James, Chloe, and Alice. The first part is the causes of the forest fire, which I will tell you all about. The second one is the effects of the forest fire, which James will tell you about it. The third part is ways to prevent a forest fire, and Alice will tell you about it. And the last part is the facts, which Chloe will tell you all about. The first part, causes of forest fire. Causes of a forest fire can be divided into 2 parts: natural causes and man-made causes. 85% of all the forest fire in the world that happens is all man-made causes, and 15 the other percent is natural causes. Man-made causes include cigarette stubs, campfires and bonfires that people forgot to turn off, and global warming, which the temperature is increasing by the second. Now, the natural causes include volcanic eruptions, which is caused by earthquakes. The second one is underground coal fires and dry lightning storms that strike into materials that can be easy start on fire, which is dry grass, wheat, and dead leaves on the floor. Now it's James Parks to tell you all about the effects of a forest fire.
The effects of forest fire can destroy animal habitats and pollute the air with toxic emissions that is carbon dioxide and make people hard to breathe. It can make our lungs compact with disease and it can be bad for the people with that breathing a lot of carbon dioxide. Now it will be the Alice part.
Hello, my name is Alice. So today I'm going to talk about ways to prevent forest fire. Do anyone know ways to prevent? Hun?
Don't throw the cigarette in the forest wall.
Okay, Cyril?
Don't leave bottles of water like that because they can concentrate light and cause fire.
Okay. Lily?
Don't leave objects that can easily set others on fire.
And Kwang Hai? Do you want to?
Just have fire.
So the first one I want to talk about is check weather condition. It's perfect for drought weathers or hot weather with the temperature from 35 to 40 degrees Celsius. So it's the best to check the weather. You also need to build a campfire in an open space. Make sure that there's no flammable objects around your campfire and you are near a water source. And keep vehicles off dry grass. So, do you know that fuel can get as much as 1000 degrees Celsius? It is perfect for forest fire to start this way. So, if you are off-road, be sure to keep your vehicle off dry grass. So now I welcome Chloe to tell you about the facts of forest fires.
Now I will share some facts about forest fire. So, as you can see, here is a pie chart about causes of forest fire. So, forest fires are mostly caused by humans. And the National Integracy Fire Centers has documented an average about 70,000 wildfire per year. One of the largest fires in recent history was in 1925 in Canada, an average about 1.2 million acres of U.S. woodland burned every year. And here are a chart about the wildfire burn in the U.S. The Idaho is home to several of the nation's largest national forests and it is mostly affected by wildfire. And that brings us to the end of our presentations.
So that is the end of our presentation. And before we end this presentation, does anybody in this audience have any questions about our presentation? Sure.
What is the deadliest forest fire in history?
The deadliest forest fire in history is in Australia, which stretches for a long time and is caused by the high weather. Does anybody else have a question? So that brings us to the end of the presentation. Thank you for listening and goodbye.
Thank you, Team 2, for your presentation about forest fire. And now Team 3 is going to tell you about another type of disaster. It is hurricane. So please give a big hand for Team 3.
Good morning. This is an emergency weather forecast. The Nauru hurricane is just going to happen. Have a day and a half left. Prepare for yourself and your family. Please follow the government instruction to take safety. Thank you. So, if this was a real weather forecast and there was a real hurricane will come, what will you do? Anyone have an answer? Well, some might run, or some will say they will wait for the death to come. And because of those answers, we are here to show you about how to prepare for hurricane. And our group consists of 4 people. Me, Han, Hạnh Chi, Lily, and Quang Han. First, our team to hurricane will be taught by Lily. Next, Hạnh Chi will talk about preparation for the hurricane. Me and Quang Han will talk about what to do during and after the hurricane. And last, conclusion will be by me. First, I would like to welcome Lily to talk about what is hurricane and damage of it.
Good morning, I'm Lily, and I will talk about what is hurricanes. So, hurricanes appear in an area of low pressure, plus strong winds and heavy rain. Their wind speed exceeds 63 knots. So, where do they form? The word hurricane is used for storms in the Atlantic or Eastern Pacific Ocean, and they appear in the equator because they form